Here are important guidelines to keep in mind as you embrace the challenges of online classes. 1. Set up a good working space. It is important that the place is quiet, clear, and free from distractions. 2. Make yourself look good online. Wear clothes the way you do when you go to school for in-person classes. 3. Have a respectful tone. When communicating with your teachers and classmates, observe a certain level of formality. Use respectful greetings and signatures like "Good morning, Mr. Dow," "Hi, Ms. Taylor," "Please," and "Thank you." 4. Be kind and be professional. Make it a point to be respectful in your comments even if you disagree with others. Conduct yourself in an online class with the same respect, politeness, and professionalism that you would exhibit in a real-life classroom. 5. Properly use your webcam and microphone. It's good to show your face to give the impression that you're actively engaged with the lesson. Turn your microphone off when your teacher or others are speaking. This will eliminate background noise that can be distracting. 6. Properly use the chat box. Don't post irrelevant remarks. Instead, use the chat box to clarify misconceptions or share great ideas you have about the topic at hand. Don't yell by typing in all caps. In most situations, typing in all caps is perceived as inappropriate. 7. Always make an effort to use proper punctuation, spelling, and grammar. Observing these ensures clear expression of your thoughts or ideas. 8. Make sure to submit your assignments the proper way. Knowing how to properly submit your work online is key to your success as an online student. 9. Take time to read. When asked to comment on a post, take some time to read through each of the previous discussion post responses before writing your own response. And 10. Think before you type. What you share in an online classroom becomes part of a digital record. I hope that you observe these guidelines to help you in your online learning. May you have a wonderful school year.
Oops. Oh, a happy and blessed day, class. How's your day going? I hope you'll find everything today well. I'm Sir Aaron John Cortez, your English teacher. Today, I'll take you to the world of fun and excitement as we go along to our learning journey. So, fasten your seatbelts. In this learning session, all you need to do is to sit and watch as we gradually unfold all the learning tasks which you will surely enjoy while learning at the same time.
Your modules for week number 5 have something to do with the following. For Module 8, using appropriate cohesive devices in composing an informative speech. For Module 9, scanning logical connectors to determine text types. At the end of this learning session, you will be able to define cohesive devices, arrange the given procedure using transitions accordingly, Unlock the cohesive devices crossword puzzle. Combine sentences using transitional words or phrases. Carefully incorporate transitions in composing informative speech. Define logical connectors. Use appropriate logical connectors in completing a paragraph. Determine the type of text of the given selection. And appreciate the importance of logical connectors in achieving paragraph cohesion.
So what are you waiting for? Get hold on your module, paper, notebook, and ball pen. Together, we will unravel all the learning tasks which you will surely enjoy while at the same time learning. Are you now ready and excited to do your initial task? If so, let's get started.
Do you know a famous bridge in your province? Do you know what is its function? A bridge is a framework that connects one place to another. Like the bridge, cohesive devices, commonly known as transitional words, are connectors or liners which put together words, clauses, and sentences together to form a unified meaning.
Let us now dig deeper about the topic, using what is it?
Cohesive devices, commonly known as transitional words, are words or phrases that show relationship between paragraphs or sections of a text or speech. Transitions are used by the authors to help the reader progress from one significant idea to the next. Also, transitions show relationship within a paragraph or within a sentence between the main idea and the supporting details that the author gives from those ideas. There are many examples of cohesive devices or transitional words. They can be grouped by category. For number 1, we have additive transitions. This show addition, introduction, similarity to other ideas. Below are the examples of additive transitions. For number 2, we have the opposing transitions. These transitions are used to signal conflict, contradiction, concession, and dismissal. Below are the examples of opposing transitions. For number 3, we have the causal transitions. This kind of transition signals cause and effect relationship and reason or result. The following are the examples of causal transitions. For number 4, we have the sequential transitions. These transitions are used to signal a chronological or logical sequence. The following are the examples. And lastly, for number 5, we have the adverbial expressions or transitions. These transitions are used to signal place and space. Below are the examples.
Now, it's time for us to explore more about the lesson we discussed with the use of What's More activities.
For your independent activity number 1, fill in the crossword puzzle by unlocking the hidden word using the given description inside the box. Clues are provided to serve as your guide. Copy and answer the activity on your intermediate pad. For your independent assessment number 3, examine the following sentences carefully. Locate and encircle the cohesive device used in each sentence. Copy and answer the activity on your intermediate pad. You will be given 1 minute to do this task, and your timer starts now.
Time's up! You really amazed me with your ideas. Since your answers may vary from this activity, evaluation and checking of your answers will also be done right after this video.
For your assignment, write an informative speech about how a student like you can fight coronavirus in your own simple ways. Use 5 cohesive devices in your paragraph. Copy and accomplish this activity on your notebook. Below is the rubrics to follow. Number 1, content. We have 3 points. Number 2, correct usage of cohesive devices, 4 points. And lastly, for number 3, we have spelling, grammar, and punctuation marks, 3 points. Let us now dig deeper about the topic, using what is it? In order to come up with meaningful and logical sentences, there are words that can help you put up your ideas together. Do you have an idea what are these? You are correct. These are the logical connectors. Logical connectors are used to join or connect two ideas that have a particular relationship. They connect between ideas in sentences and paragraphs. They assist in the logical flow of ideas as they signal the relationship between sentences and paragraphs. There are four types of logical connectors. These are additive, adversative, causal, and sequential.
For number 1, we have the additive. Additive is used to signal addition, introduction, and similarity. Below are the examples of additive logical connectors. For number 1, we have addition. Number 2, exemplification. Number 3, reference. Number 4, similarity. Number 5, identification. Number 6, clarification. Number 2, we have the adversative. Adversative used to signal conflict, contradiction, concession, and etc. Below are the example. For number 1, we have conflict and contrast. Number 2, concession. Number 3, dismissal. And number 4, replacement. For number 3, we have causal. Causal is often used to signal cause and effect and result or reason. For number 1, we have cause or reason. Number 2, effect or result. Number 3, purpose. And for number 4, we have condition. Lastly, for number 4, we have the sequential. Sequential used to signal a chronological or logical sequence. Here are the example of sequential logical connectors. Number 1, chronological and logical. Number 2, digression. Number 3, resumption. Number 4, summation. There are also different types of text that you encounter. The following are as follows. For number 1, we have narrative. Narrative deals with imaginary or real world and can be fictional and non-fictional. The purpose of narrative might be to entertain, to inform, to instruct, or to persuade. For number 2, we have the expository. Expository is intended to identify and characterize experiences, facts, situations, and actions in either abstract or real elements. It is an informational text that explains something to the reader. Expository texts are meant to explain, inform, or describe. For number 3, we have persuasive. Persuasive texts contain the opinions and biases of the author. It tries to convince others to agree with the author's point of view. Persuasive writing contains justifications and reasons. Its main purpose is to convince. Lastly, we have instructional. This text contains information on how to achieve a goal. There are given steps to follow on how to do things. It begins at the beginning of the process described, moves along with such process, and ends also when the process finishes. Now, it's time for us to explore more about the lesson we discussed with the use of What's More activities. For your independent assessment number 2, copy the paragraph below in your notebook and answer. Complete the following paragraph by adding the proper logical connectors. For your independent activity number 3, identify the text types of the descriptions below. Shade the circle corresponding to your answer. A for expository, B for instructional, C for narrative, and D for persuasive. Write your answer in your notebook. You will be given 1 minute to finish this task, and your timer starts now. Time's up! You really amazed me with your ideas. Since your answers may vary from this activity, evaluation and checking of your answers will also be done right after this video. For your assignment, aside from using a bridge to connect places, can you give 2 other ways where we can connect people, places, or things? Draw your answer in your notebook. Follow the criteria below. For craftsmanship, we have 3%. Creativity, 3%. Connection to the topic, 4%, for a total of 10 points. And that's all for today. I hope you learn and enjoy a lot about this session. Thank you for your cooperation. Till next time, bye!